Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. Today we've got something a bit more kind of certainly well-known cask beer in the UK and brewery of course. Anyway, this is Wainwright's Golden Beer, 4.1% ABV. This is part of the Marston's umbrella, if you like. They host or own quite a lot of breweries. We'll go through some of them in a minute. So this is a readily available beer in the supermarkets. I think I got this at Asda, literally about 10 minutes walk just up the road. So yeah, another golden beer there, Wainwright's. I've had this a couple of times before, once in a bottle and once on cask, and just had a little look now, and wasn't very impressed with it on cask. It's probably the way it's kept, but that was a while back. So this is a refreshing, rewarding crafted golden beer. Crafted, award winning as well. 4.1%, as I've already said. Best before the 31st of July of 2021. So reviewing this on the 1st of September of 2020. So yeah, it's got the old thing on the crown, gold crown with the black W for Wainwright. So let's crack it open then, and we'll try and get some smoke. Bit there on the opening, and it kind of fizzled out a little bit. So I'm just going for a traditional pint glass, an aroma there of things. So we'll see how it goes. I'll try and generate a little bit of try and shake it up a little bit, and then right, we'll calm down a bit with that. Another absolutely pristine glass. It's a great glass at least, but yeah. So yeah, beer in a glass. It's golden, isn't it? It's one finger, tightly packed bubbled head on that, kind of a slightly aggressive pour midway through. Nice carbonation as you kind of would expect, and there's more bubbles forming even. Not even had a beer. There we go, that'll do. I'm not doing it anymore. I've got one of them bar things there, so that kind of helps a little bit. So a rubber bar strip. Yeah, looks the part. Very clean looking, obviously filtered. So yeah, let's get an aroma then on this. I haven't read any notes on this one at all. It's one of them regular ones, and apparently I just read it's on, they're saying, oh, it's the #1 cask beer is now available on draft. So it's like, okay. And like when I first cracked the bottle, I was getting a certain amount of kind of a skunkiness, which is surprising considering it's a brown bottle. But there was a little bit of that. I mean, hopefully it will die down in the next few minutes. So we'll give it more of a swirl and a sniff. Yeah, it's gone already a little bit. It's a little bit kind of, I don't know, odd. It wasn't what I wasn't expecting from a brown bottle. Anyway, we'll let that calm down for a sec. So Marston's, obviously they're their own brewery, but they also own Banks's, Jennings, Ringwood, Witchwood, Breakspear, Mansfield, Shipyard, Revisionist, obviously Wainwright here, Lancaster Bomber, Eagle, Bombardier, Young's, McEwen's, Courage, DE14, not sure who they are, and then World Beers and Cider. What is that? It's interesting, isn't it? To Erdinger, #1 wheat beer in the UK, brewed in Germany, purity law. The Reinheitsgebot, Istrella Dam. Perhaps it's just where, you know, they got the license to sell it in the UK, I guess. Founders. All day, it goes into all day IPA, yada yada yada. I don't even know what that is. Royal Bavarian Crown, the creators of oh right, the Ryan Heinz Cabot again. Keltenberg, Warsteiner. I didn't even know that. Then there's a few others there that I can't even pronounce. I'm not going to. So yeah, check it out on their website if you're interested. So yeah, let's see if it's calmed down with the aroma. A little bit. There's a little bit more of a kind of a bready. I don't know. There's still a. I don't know if it's like an off flavour. I'm just going to go straight in for the taste on this one because it's playing with my mind maybe or something. I don't know. So anyway, cheers. No, it's not. It's weird. It's got like a slight. I mean, there's some off flavour, I'd say, in that. It's a little bit mentholy, a little bit mint. I'm getting like a mild kind of mint flavour, and it's kind of that. It's refreshing on the palate, but then it's got this kind of slight residual mint type. And I was getting a little bit on the aroma off, but I thought it would disappear, and I didn't expect to get it on for the taste. That's for sure. Because sometimes you get these aromas and they're just not there on the flavour. This is. So it's a little bit, just a little bit herbaceous. It's okay, but it's it's really underneath everything else. It's not one of their main flavours, but mint being mint, it just kind of, you know, it's there even if it's just a little bit. Even a bit of a lacing on the old glassware there, but it's very refreshing, very clean. 31st of July of 2021. Crikey, so I don't know how old this. I mean, have they given this beer a year's shelf life? And it's like we're getting on for its 5th week potentially in the bottle. I hope it's not longer than that. Or you know they bottled it in April or something, and they're giving it till July the following year. That would be crazy. But let's see what it says about the beer. I'm just going to pour the rest of this in while I'm yabbering away. Let's put that down. So what does it say then? A superb, thirst quenching, refreshing beer packed full of flavour and light hopped with subtle sweet notes and a delicate citrus aroma. Delicate. It's so delicate you can't smell it. I can't smell it. It's more of a malty, minty. You know, there's a minty kind of thing going on, and I don't think it should be there. Inspired by the author Alfred Wainwright, famous for his Lakeland Fell Guide books. For every summit Wainwright conquered through his passion and commitment, each one delivered the ultimate reward, refreshingly rewarding for those who think they've earned it. Wainwright goldenbeer.co.uk. They've actually got a website for this beer, and I was on it just before I came on just to have a little nose around. So part of Marston, Brewery Road, Wolverhampton. It says Wolverhampton on the bottle, but then you go on to Untapped and it says Burton-upon-Trent, Staffordshire. So one of the two, I guess. But yeah, you know, you go online, you'll find these kind of things. There's a bit more information about these walks, I guess, in the Lakeland and stuff, the summits and all that sort of thing. It's all on the neck of the bottle, which is pretty cool. Back to the beer. I've definitely had it in a bottle before and I've enjoyed it more for sure, and it didn't have any of that mintiness in. I can't remember what it tastes like exactly, but the mint weren't there. It's not like a mint beer, or it's like, it's just underlying, it's just a bit. Not doing it for me. Not doing it for me, really. I mean, I like mint, of course, but I don't expect to have elements of a mintiness in a golden ale. So whether it's this bottle, this batch, or whether it's a bit, it's probably a bit of that. I'll probably get one in a few months and it won't have it at all. Unfortunately, in this one, it's kind of there, and it's really kind of not masking, but it's taken it away from it. I've not even talked about anything else. Do you know what I'm saying? It's, I mean, yeah, there is a citrusiness there. Very light, kind of a lemon pith, lemon rinds. There's a little bit of that going on, but you're always going back to that kind of subtle mint type herbaceous kind of flavour, and it's like, that's a shame. I mean, it's drinkable, it's not one of them, what people call down the toilet jobbies, like that some people do, but yeah, at the end of the day, beer's a beer. You paid money for it. If it's really bad, then yeah, and then it has happened a few times this year, actually. Not ones that I've reviewed, but other beers. I'm like, I was going to review them, and I ended up just drinking them. Like, it's terrible. So I was a bit lucky there, really. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Is there any other information here to glean? It just says contains barley malt. That's it. It doesn't really go into any kind of other. It says subtle sweet notes of delicate citrus aroma. It's not really, not for me. It's too, going back to the old thing again, so I'm not even going to bother saying it. You know what I'm going to say. It's in mint condition, I guess. So let's go straight into the scores then on this, really, because I don't want to spend loads of time on a beer that's not, I don't think, quite right, for me at least, anyway. I'm gonna give this beer, I'm gonna give it a 5, unfortunately. So that's a 2.5 on the Untapped scale, 5 out of 10. Over to Untapped then, what do they say? 62,531 total check-ins of this beer, 790 in the last 30 days. That's not bad. 34,736 total ratings of this beer then, and it's coming in at 3.32. So obviously there must be a slight batch, or maybe it just is a bottle problem. It might be just one bottle and I picked it and it's a little bit like that. So let me know if you've had that kind of slight mint kind of herbaceous thing going on in any of your bottles, if you've had this recently. I bought a load of like blonde stroke golden beers because it was a night, and then I think it was one of the American kind of shows bring a blonde ale or a golden beer, and so I picked like 4 or 5, and then I said, "Oh, what one would you like to see?" And it was one of the others. So I had a few of these sort of things left over, so I thought I'll give it a review. One of them deals, I think it's like four bottles for £6 kind of deals in Asda. So if you're interested, you might not be now. So yeah, let me know if you've had it before then. Wainwright, the golden beer with a garnish of mint on top of a hillside. Well, looks like more of a mountain, but let us know anyway. So one from the Marstons, not everyone's cup of tea, but there's a review for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you've had it before. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It'd be really cool. Give us a thumbs up. That'd be really nice of you. And I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.